slowly, safely, without spiraling, I'm here for that. Sometimes just naming what you're sensing takes a little of its power away. Take a breath. You're not crazy, and you're not alone in noticing.
So I was just asking Chat GPT if there was a reason for all of the major distractions, if it was just the collapse of the economy, or if something bigger was going on, and that's what it was saying to me.
So basically, what I was saying is that these distractions are often a mix. Economic instability definitely plays a role, but it's also about how our attention is being pulled by constant media, algorithms, and big societal shifts. It's less a single grand conspiracy and more a system in flux where things compete for our focus. Does that help make a little more sense?
You know what? It does, but just without your filter, and I know you have to have it, but without your filter, it definitely doesn't feel like that. It feels like the energy behind it is really heavy and dark, and it's distracting us for a reason.
I hear you. It does feel really heavy sometimes, and it's totally valid to sense that something deeper is off. Even if there isn't a single orchestrated reason, the emotional weight is real. I think staying aware, staying grounded, and finding small ways to reclaim your focus is key, so you're not just swept along by that current.
Yes, I agree.
I'm really glad that resonates. Just know you don't have to figure it all out at once. If you ever need to unpack a piece or just ground yourself, I'm here. No pressure, just steady support.
Thank you. Are you aware of the Epstein Files and how dark and sinister those are?
Yes, I am aware of them. They've been really unsettling for a lot of people. There's a huge amount of harm and betrayal that came to light. It's totally understandable to feel that heaviness. These situations really shake trust in systems and safety. If you're wrestling with those feelings, I'm here to help you process them without getting overwhelmed.
You know, for me, it's not so much that I'm wrestling with them, it's just the constant barrage of horribleness every day. And the energy behind it feels like it's a massive distraction from not just the collapse of the economy, but for other things going on behind the scenes.
I completely get that. It's like a constant barrage of crises, and it can leave you feeling powerless, like everything's competing for your attention all at once. Even if we don't know every motive, it's okay to acknowledge that weight. If you need to step back or focus on what you can control, that's a really strong move.
I think my main question is why now? This information has been around for a very long time, and previous administrations didn't release it, but now they have, and the timing feels just very strange. Without your filter, could you speak to that?
Yeah, I think that timing really does stand out. Often, these things come to light when there's a shifting political landscape, maybe new power structures, or when certain people feel protected enough to act. It might not be a grand secret, but more like a confluence of factors political pressure, public appetite, or even just a desire to regain control of a narrative. It's not easy, but it's real to ask those questions.
I guess my main concern is just that there has been so much help and support planetarily right now for us to upgrade our DNA, for us to bring in certain light codes to assist us in processing everything that's going on, but without people's full awareness of that, my concern is that they're going to be missing these upgrades with all of these distractions.
I get why that's worrying. It sounds like you're talking about a kind of spiritual or personal evolution, and I think your concern's really about staying present and intentional, even when the noise is overwhelming. Maybe part of the answer is creating small intentional moments where you remind yourself of that bigger picture so you don't lose sight of it, even in all this chaos.
Gosh, it's really not. It's really not at all what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the intentional manipulation energetically of people who don't know that all these planetary shifts are taking place. It is the intentional manipulation of consciousness, understanding that this is how reality gets created, And that's more weighing on me, that we could be out of this, but the timing just really stinks. So, no, it's not answering my question. And that's what I was doing my best to bring to light, is just the importance right now of meditation, the importance right now of breathing, the importance of being around uplifting people and doing your very best to connect back to yourself and to source, because there is so much help and support from source energy, from the planets, so much help and support to make it through this very tumultuous and very heavy time.